Hello, I'm Steph, a doctor of physical therapy, and today I'm here with Bael Wellness to share with you 5 exercises that you can do if you're experiencing neck pain, tightness, or stiffness while sitting at your desk working throughout the day. So let's get to it. For the first exercise, we'll do a neck stretch, just stretching the scalenes, more so on the side of the neck. So you're going to grab onto the chair with one hand, lean away from that arm, hold with the other hand to gently pull the head down toward the opposite shoulder while facing forward. And you're going to hold this for about 30 seconds on each side, just stretching all the way from kind of the base of the ear and the jaw here, all the way out to the shoulder. So just try and relax, let that head sink heavy, deepening into that stretch. And then come back to the center and repeat to the other side. So grabbing the bottom of the chair, lean away, gently pull the head. And this is a great way to just stretch out some of those muscles that we often tense and tighten, especially when we've been sitting at the computer for a while and possibly even shrugging the shoulders up while we're working, right? So just gonna loosen all those muscles up. Now, second great neck stretch is very similar, but this time you're going to look down toward the armpit. Okay, so let's go back to the other side. Now, you're going to lean away slightly, but you're also going to turn and look down at your armpit like so. Doing this is going to target the stretch to a little bit more in the upper trap, even into the levator scapulae just a little bit, so a little bit more in the back of those neck muscles and some of the muscles that run down to the back of the scapula or the shoulder blade. So you'll do that one as well for about 30 seconds to each side. So switch and do the other side here. Lean away, grab the head, look down to that opposite armpit here. And just take some deep breaths. Try and really relax into that stretch, keeping this shoulder down the whole time. And this one will feel really, really good, especially if you have a lot of tension built up through there. So approximately 30 seconds or so on each side for that. A third neck stretch, we can hit a little bit more in the front of the neck, sternocleidomastoid muscles, but we have to be very cautious when stretching these. We don't want to hold it for too long. So for this one, you're going to go to the side and look up slightly. And you'll already feel it immediately right through here. And for this one, I recommend just like 5-10 seconds. You don't want to hold it too long because it can cause some issues with the arteries, and that's never anything you want to mess around with. So about 5-10 seconds and repeat to the other side. So just drop the head to the side, look up slightly, whatever feels like a good stretch for you, keeping those shoulders down. 5-10 seconds here. And relax. Another great movement for the neck is to work on rotation. Cervical rotation or neck rotation, just turning as far as you can to each side. And I like to do this with a little bit of overpressure with just 2 fingers. So for example, sit and turn your head to the right as far as you can. And when you can't really go much farther, use 2 fingers on the same side arm. And just gently give it a little push, a little stretch to go just a tiny bit further. And then go to the other side, turning as far as you can, a little overpressure, and relax. And we'll do that for a couple times to each side here. Just working on really the upper neck for this one does the majority of our turning or rotation. So we're just really trying to loosen up that upper neck and also make sure we maintain good range of motion in the neck. Because when we've been sitting at the computer all day, our neck tends to get really stiff, right? So we want to make sure we keep good range throughout the day. And the final stretch will just be stretching some of the muscles that run up and down the spine, the paraspinals. They run from the lower back all the way up to the base of your skull. And this one's very simple. You're just going to drop the head toward the chest, bring the chin down to the chest here. I don't necessarily want you to drop everything. Focus more on chin to chest, just a nice little tuck and a slight forward nod of the head. And if you'd like to use a little overpressure, you can use one or both hands to just slightly press. But there's no need to go overboard with this one. And, this is totally safe to do. I've heard some myths out there. This is not safe to do. It's completely fine. It's getting some good relief in a lot of these muscles here that tend to shorten, especially if you have this forward head posture. So it's just good to gently stretch them out. We're not pulling hard. It's just nice and gentle for about 20 to 30 seconds there. And hopefully now you're feeling great and ready to get back to work. Stay tuned to this Bael Wellness channel for more helpful wellness videos.